My name is John Hastings. I practice in Buffalo, New York, and I teach in Buffalo, New York. The name of the studio is Power Yoga Buffalo. Yoga found me after football. I had a lot of injuries, and I was really just trying to heal a hurt body after a lot of years and 3 surgeries and a whole boatload of stories to go with that. But basically, it led me to this point. That's a question as a teacher. I've never been asked that before. My favorite pose, it's got to be Tadasana. Just the way that you start, like standing in your true north. Like that always brings me like back to the present moment. Coming from somebody who played through injuries and played through a lot of things that I shouldn't have been playing through, just specifically my knee injuries and progressive knee injuries, and more of the mental part of it than the physical. And I mean that just in like my body was breaking down, but my mind was telling me keep going, like just keep doing it, you're gonna do it, like keep going. And that was like it seemed like that was kind of the mindset with football, was just like push through the pain, like go beyond it. And yoga does that, but it changed the way that I looked at it. It made me back off where I needed to back off, and then also, like I said, heal. Like just allow me to really do some healing that I wasn't able to do while I was in the culture of playing football. So yeah, when it comes to injuries, and when it comes to working through that, both the injuries, on your body and the one in between your ears, like it definitely it brought me back to just being cool. I was just like, it's just being me. I don't know, nobody's really asked me that, and I don't think I've verbalized that. And to a video camera for the first time, it's kind of weird. I feel like I should be talking to you, but I'm looking at this thing. But I'm sorry. Started teaching about a year and a half ago in Buffalo, New York, and I remember the day that I wanted to teach, that I made it a point to say, like, I want to do what these people are doing. And it was during a 40 days to your personal revolution, and I just told the owner of the studio at PYB. And 8 months later, just like that, yeah, a lot of work went into that. I became a yoga teacher, and that was a year and a half ago. And ever since that point, it's just been asking the question of, what can I do to help the person in front of me? Like, if there's something that I can do, what is it? I'm back. And I'm camping again, doing improved. But it was amazing. The personal journey that Level 1 took me on was life-changing. Oh man, expectation is tough. I don't like to expect very much. I don't like to put that on it, but I do have something that I hope to get out of this. I guess that's an expectation. And that is, how can I bring this back to Buffalo in a community sense? I'm a camper. So like there's this lone wolf in me, right? But at the same time, I want to bring like that that alpha instinct into a communal sense, like building something, building a tribe, building a wolf pack, if you will, in those terms. But like that's what I want to do, and that's what I want to learn on how to do. And I think that Paige and Barron are onto something, because I've seen other people come back from Buffalo after their Level 2 and do some pretty amazing things. And I kind of have always been like, I want that to be me. That should be me do it. And I just never knew how. And I really wanted to learn how. And I think that this is going to be a great experience. I love it. When it comes to my studio, it can get small at some points, just like a family. I come from a big family, so it's like brothers and sisters sometimes. But when you get all together, it's just all love. Like everybody's just around. They look you right in the eye, which can be very odd to some people. And it definitely, like, checks yourself too, because you're looking away and you're like, why is this person looking at me? But there's an honest, like, they're listening to you, and I think that that's something that we don't get a whole lot of that outside of this Baptiste world.